if you were a lumberjack and it was your job and your living to cut down trees, wouldn't you want a really sharp saw, or even better yet, an automated saw, right? Just an electric saw. As with any profession, whether it's online or offline, you need a set of tools to be able to properly get the job done. Otherwise, it literally makes the job either really difficult or impossible. So with Amazon, there are a set of tools that we will need in order to properly get the job done. And in my opinion, with the methods that I lay out, this product research is going to be the most efficient and effective and accurate to find your first or your next Amazon FBA product or private label product, okay? So, as you can see, the majority of these tools are free. There are a couple paid down here, but before you spend a dime, I'm going to have other videos going in depth, in detail on how to use all of these different tools, and you can determine if these tools are right for you if you want to use these tools. Obviously, I recommend them because of how powerful they are, and you will see just how powerful they are. If I could do product research for free, trust me, I would, and I would recommend the same to you. But again, let me kind of, I'll have videos on those tools, on all these tools specifically, so you can determine if it's right fit for you or not. So I just want to kind of throw that out there as well. I don't want you guys to spend money unnecessarily where you don't have to. There's no reason, right? So yeah, we'll go ahead and I'll talk about briefly the tool, the purpose of the tool, and the cost, which is mostly free. But so the tool, number one, Google Trends. Google Trends is a free tool. You can basically, you can literally type in Google Trends. And oh, by the way, one last thing, sorry. I will include links to all of these tools below, so you can just click and go there. You don't have to figure it out, and to make sure you have the right tool. And also down here for these two paid tools. Again, in the future, if you decide to use them, and if you want to ultimately pay for a 1 month subscription, which I don't recommend doing an annual subscription. You don't need to. Just 1 month is usually enough. I have promo codes to where you get a % off. That's why I have the X out here. So I'll include other promo codes and affiliate links below. And yeah, so I'll have links to all these. So back to it. Google Trends. Google Trends is a free tool that you can use. And as you can kind of tell with the name, we're using it to identify trends and seasonality. So basically, we're going to use Google Trends to see, okay, does this particular product or particular category, for example, a particular product could be like, marshmallow stick, where the category would be camping gear, okay? We can basically see at what points of the year are these items getting searched the most, and there's a high correlation between what people are typing in on Google and what people are buying on Amazon. It's not always exactly the same, but there's a very significant correlation between the two. So we can get a very good estimate of, we know exactly when a product is selling best and when it's not, okay? Or when a product category is selling best and when it's not, okay? So we can look at seasonality. Does it sell well all year round and there's a couple spikes, or is it only going to sell well in 2 or 3 months out of the year? And then also, more importantly, trends. So we do not want to launch a product that is going after a trend. A great example of this would be silicone egg cookers. You may not be familiar with them, but these are a product that I actually almost considered, this was actually going to be almost considered my first product launch on Amazon, and I'm so glad that I didn't, because I would have been launching it because I used Google Trends and I saw this huge spike. And I'll show you how to use Google Trends with this huge spike. And Google Trends helped me identify that, oh, this product was selling like nothing, and then all of a sudden, boom, shot up. I'd recommend, you don't have to, there's actually sellers who specifically do this, but you don't want to sell a trending product after it's dead, right? And a lot of people don't know because they're looking at past data. Like if a product all of a sudden sold really well for a few months, and you're kind of at the end of those few months looking back, you're like, oh wow, look at all these sellers making all this money. This is a great opportunity. But what we don't already know is that it's already dead. It's kind of like a star in the sky that goes dead. You can still see the light from the star like 7 years or something after it's dead, right? But it's already dead. So that same kind of concept. So Google Trends basically helps you avoid products that are either dead, that are kind of, they trended and they went away, or that are only going to make money or generate income within a few months of the year and not all year long, right? And I'll go into more detail about that. I know I've kind of probably explained too much, but very, very powerful tool, and it's free. Next, Google Keyword Planner. Again, this is another free tool, and I will say this: you'll need to create a Google Ads account. Google Ads are obviously they're Google's advertising platform. It's one of the ways that Google makes money. I think it's their biggest income, or it's the biggest profit generator for them, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. So Google Keyword Planner basically shows us what people are typing in every single day for surrounding a specific keyword. So for example, if we wanted to see like what are people typing in around Father's Day, right? We type in Father's Day into Google Keyword Planner, and Google is going to show us other related keywords. Or it might be best Father's Day gifts, great Father's Day gifts, what should I get my dad for Father's Day, all those types of keywords. And it shows us also, which is very important, how many times they're being typed in every month, okay? Or gives us a kind of a range. And this is very powerful, so we know, oh, a lot of people are searching for this. That means it's high demand, where less people are searching for this, that's lower demand, right? And then we can check on Amazon and see, are there good options on Amazon, okay? So really powerful, and it's free. So highly, I love using this tool. It's awesome. And yeah, I'll show you how to use that. AMZ Scout Chrome extension, specifically, this is a free Chrome extension as of the moment. If anything changes, I will let you know, but it is free. And it really kind of helps us. It's really more as from an efficiency standpoint. It really helps us efficiently as we're going through product research, find a product and then see and basically estimate, will this product be profitable? What are the Amazon FBA fees, which I talk about later when I talk about the entire cost, right? We ultimately want to see if we sold this product, would we make money, right? That's it, really simple. And this helps us do that, and it's a free Chrome extension. Down here, the Helium 10 Chrome extension, okay? So the Helium 10 Chrome extension is, again, it's another free Chrome extension. As you can see here, the web app and some other functionality will be paid, okay? But the Chrome extension is free, and I love the Chrome extension, man. It's really great. I love these tools because they help so much, and I'll show you how they do that. But what the Chrome extension will do is show us the historic, basically sales rank, okay? And just briefly, for every product that's sold on Amazon, they have what's called a BSR, or a best sellers rank. Okay, this basically shows us how well a particular product is ranking in its respective category. Okay, like for a particular Father's Day gift, maybe it's like a wallet. It shows how well this particular wallet is selling among all the other wallets on Amazon. Okay, so the higher the number, if you're the number one seller, right? Your BSR is 1. That means you're the number one seller for that category. That's great. And if you're like 500,000, that's not great, right? So quite a big range, but we can basically see with the BSR how well it's represented as a line graph, so we can see how well a particular product or seller is performing over time. Okay, and I'll show you how that makes sense or why that's important, but we can see how well someone's performing over time. And also it's going to show us price data. Basically, it's going to show us, because on Amazon and really anywhere, any product, you can change your price point over time and kind of test different price points. And I'm going to talk about that later, and actually how you can increase your price point and see if you actually, start selling a lot less, or if it's, sometimes you can even increase your price point and start selling more, right? So which is really powerful, and that really helps you ultimately generate more profit, more money, more income. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and we can kind of see other sellers and other products, how they've been pricing over time and how that correlates with their BSR. Okay, again, sounds a little bit complicated, but really it's honestly super simple, and I'll show you how to use that. It's also free. All right, and I have links to all the free. You can go ahead and get the free ones now if you want. Well, these two are Chrome extensions. You need to just sign up for Google Ads. You have to create a Google Ads account, which is really simple to do and free to do, and then you'll get access to this. And then this is online, so you can just Google this whenever you want. You don't have to install or anything like that. And then finally down here for the final two paid tools, which are by far my favorite. And that's why they're paid. They are so powerful, and they do things that none of these other tools can do. So Helium 10, let's talk about that first. So Helium 10 has the free Chrome extension. Then they have the paid side of things called the web app. Okay, they have the web app. They have some other things, but it's overcomplicating. They basically just have the web app. And what you can do with this is you can type in criteria, and it will kind of show you products on Amazon, like hundreds of products on Amazon that meet that specific criteria. Okay, like I want to find products with this many reviews that make this much money per month, that are in these categories, that have this keyword in the title, that all these different variables, and it will show you results based on that. And another great thing about Helium 10 is that it will show you Amazon keyword data. Okay, so we look at Google keyword data, and that's great, but there's a significant correlation between Google and Amazon. But what people are typing on Google can be very different from what people are typing on Amazon. So it's good to use both to kind of get a full picture. And Helium 10 will provide us, at least with their full kind of with the $87 option, will give us all of some really great keyword data. And then also it'll show us similar, keywords related to, so if we type in Father's Day gift, it'll show us other related keywords with high demand, low competition, right? Which is really great. That's called their magnet tool, and a lot of other great things. It's really, really crazy, very impressive. And yeah, so that's this tool. The viral launch web app, similar in a way to Helium 10. And you always, when you're doing product research, you always want to have 2 product research tools. The reason is, sometimes, so these products are really great. Oh, and by the way, I didn't mention this, but both of these tools, basically when we go on Amazon, you type in a keyword, you can use these tools to see the exact revenue or the estimated revenue of every single product on the first page of a particular keyword. You can see how many reviews, the sales trend, is it increase, or overall sales increasing or decreasing, kind of like Google Trends, but for Amazon specifically. That's what Viral Launch does. And I'll show you how to use that. Really simple to use too, by the way. It shows you, how a lot of other great data. It's crazy. The big ones are probably revenue, number of sales. So you can see the number of units that a particular seller is, or a particular product is selling per month. So a lot of great data. I know I'm probably overwhelming you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to go into so much detail. I get really excited about this and want to make sure you understand what the tools are. And again, go specifically in detail about each of these. But yeah, that's overview of what they do. Super powerful. I have, I never do product research without these tools. But again, I'll go through it, and then you can decide if you want it, or if you see the value in it or not. Okay, so those are the tools. And yeah, you can go ahead and get the free ones now, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and get to the next videos to actually show you how to do the product research.